Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about some of my favorite new tools. These are things that I have to use every day no matter what, and some of them are new to me, some of them I've had for a little bit, you may have seen before, but they have actually become staples and super duper important to me in my routine. Let's face it, we all know that our most important tools are our hands. However, you know me, I do not like using my fingers to apply any sort of products except for my skincare. It gives me the heebie-jeebies, I can't do it. So over time, I've curated lots of different tools that I use. However, lately, I've come across some that are new to me or just kind of like slightly different than others I used to use. And most of them are beyond affordable, like let's say $10 and under. I have one that is more expensive, and I'm sorry, do not lose your minds over it, but I love it. And if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Jennifer. I am into all things hair, skin, and makeup. So if that sounds like you, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Let's face it, all of you need to ring the bell because my upload schedule has been erratic and probably will be for the remainder of the summer. I am of course going to try to upload Wednesdays and Fridays with a bonus Monday, but your girl, she can't always be counted on when it is hot, humid, and let's face it, I get crabby. Not to mention, you need to ring that bell because you know you're gonna come back anyway, so you might as well get notified. All right, let's get the most expensive new tool that I've been using out of the way from Patrick Ta. This is his body, I think it's a kabuki brush, and I have been loving this. And I know you can get less expensive kabuki brushes on Amazon. I've actually looked at them. However, this one here had me sold because it is dense, it is soft, but it is easy to clean. I've had kabuki brushes before that are so dense that they are so hard to clean, and I've had to toss them. This one here, because the fibers are long and you can really get a lot of movement out of them, even though there's a lot and they are dense, it cleans up fantastically. And because this is a body brush, I wanted to clean up. I've been using from Danessa Myricks. This is her Dew Wet Balm. This is in the shade Hot Water. And actually the color isn't as like brown as you would think. Let me just show you here. It just gives like the lightest little bit of glimmer and shimmer, which is not a lot, but for me, it's exactly what my pasty self needs. I just put this brush in here and I just go on my neck, décolleté, to just give myself a little extra shine wherever I want it. This here is so much nicer than applying it with my fingers. When I'm applying it with my fingers, I can feel like that like dragging, tugging sensation, and I don't feel like I'm getting a nice blend. However, going in with a brush like this not only gives me a nice blend, but it makes me, I don't know, I can just tell that I'm getting it everywhere and I'm not skipping any spots, which is kind of a big deal. All right, now I don't know how well that is showing up on camera, but in real life, it gives me just the right amount of like glimmer and shimmer I'm looking for. Listen, if I want more glimmer and shimmer, then I'll go in with one of these types of products that are like thicker, creamier, and will really, you know, give the girl a lot of shimmer and shine. Let's see if we can do it. But it's even nice for like going down your arms when, you know, you're going out and you just want your skin to have a little extra something, but you don't want to look like you're covered in glitter. Using something like this just spreads it out so nice for me. So yeah, I think this was like $40 or $42, which is a lot of money. However, I only have to purchase it once. I'm never gonna have to get it again because it's really good quality. And I just, listen, sometimes your girl just likes having bougie, pretty things sitting on her table that actually do perform. I know some of you out there are just gonna be like, girl, why are you spending all that money? Sometimes I just want to. Now I'm gonna save my most favorite item for last, so make sure you stick around for that. Now I'm gonna show you something that for the longest time was super hard to find, and that is little puffs. That's right, these here. Now, Toddy, as we know, came out with her Blendifuls quite a while ago, but they are no longer being made, and I love them, and I use them all the time, but I am afraid of the time when they do just like break down and I no longer have, so I've been searching for new little blenders. These here I found on Amazon. I think I got, this was like a pack of, I think 8. You can get them in like different amounts. It was under $10. They are super tiny. They are perfect for just getting in those little areas, getting your powder exactly where you want it. But what I also love about these is you can load them up with powder. So you take any sort of powder, just load this up. I mean, load her up. Press the powder inside here and then put it into either like a little Ziploc bag, or if you have any sort of like little bags like this, stick it in here and put it in your purse. You are not going to need to take a compact with you because you'll have this when you need to touch up if you have any oil or shine, and all you do is just kind of repress again to activate it and press it wherever you have shine. This is one of my favorite things of all times because for a long time they were super hard to get. I was able to get like these basic ones here from Amazon. They're okay. They're not as like soft and velvety as these ones are. I've actually had this Laura Mercier one for several years. The only problem with this is I think this was like around $30. Now, yes, it's lasted all this time. However, who the heck wants to spend this kind of money on, I don't know, was it $30? I don't remember. But do you want to spend a lot of money on a puff? No, you don't, because you use them. There's a lot of wear and tear and you can lose them easily. Listen, I lose this all the time because I have a cat who takes them and runs off with them and whatever. But these perfect little jammers here that can fit in your finger and give you like that little pointed area, or you can turn it around to the other side. Don't forget, you can flip it inside out because then you have a whole nother clean side to use. I just love these. And I think that if you don't have these, you absolutely must have them. I mean, I know I absolutely must have them because A, I use so many puffs, but B, I also don't want to have to be washing them every day. So having a lot of puffs, 6 or 8, lets me go a couple weeks without having to wash anything. And even when you do wash them, just a little bit of soap, rub them together, set them on a towel to air dry, and within a few hours or the next day, they are perfect, clean, ready to go. I know it seems like a no-brainer, but not everybody has these, and I think you should. All right, sticking to the face, you know how I love my beauty blender. As a matter of fact, where's my favorite one? So as most of you know, I love the Black Beauty Blender Pro. However, I will go to my grave saying they changed the material this is made from. It used to be denser, it used to be more durable, and now it feels exactly like the pink beauty blender and the blue and all the other ones. And I'm like, why am I spending $20 on this when it's not any better? It's actually worse than it used to be. So I started looking around for new blenders. Now I have a few that I like. I love the Juno & Co. I love the one from Real Techniques. Honestly, I think those are the only two that I have loved until recently. I found these, well, this is the one I use today. These are the Mochi Teardrop Blenders. As you can see, mine, I got the pack of 6. They come in different shades. I like this like shade arrangement. And as you can see, once you add water to them, they do get significantly bigger than their original dry size. And I gotta tell you, I've used some blenders recently from some influencers. I'm not gonna name who, but I hate them. And the reason I hate them is because they look like a sponge. They are technically a sponge, but all they do is kind of like smear the makeup around. I like the Beauty Blender because it actually soaks up some of the makeup. So it helps you like put down, pick up, put down, pick up. It just gives you like the perfect blend. And the other ones, they just make me feel like I'm just like smearing it around. It's not absorbing anything. These here absorb just like a beauty blender. They feel just a little like, I want to say a little like smoother, almost like, I don't know what the word is, but they are absorbent. They work beautifully. I've been using this nonstop for the past 2 weeks. And as you can tell, I have 5 backups, and this whole package here, I want to say was under $10, like $8 or $9. Listen, prices are going up. Who can afford a $20 beauty blender right now? Something that is just as good, maybe slightly better for a whole lot less money. Sign me up. I, of course, will link everything that I'm talking to you about in my description box below. None of them are like commission or affiliates. These are all things that I've just found and I love. Some are from Amazon, some are from other places. So make sure you check out the links below if any of these kind of pique your interest. What does it say back on here? The Mochi Blender is a latex-free, high-definition cosmetic sponge designed for easy applying and blending. Absorbs less germs, latex-free, expands when wet, super soft, medium density, absorbs less foundation. What more could we ask for? I probably should have mentioned at the top that this whole video was inspired by this eyelash curler that I had recently purchased from Sephora. This is made by Shiseido, and listen, when you find a good eyelash curler or any sort of tool you like, well, then you start looking around saying, what else do I love? That's what I did. That's how this whole video started. So this Shiseido lash curler, even though she's a little pricey, I'm freaking in love with her. I know. Some of you have told me to check out one from Revlon. I actually had a Revlon one, which was probably the wrong one because it was pulling up my lashes like crazy. So if you know the exact name of the amazing Revlon eyelash curler, leave it in the comments below so I can give it a shot. All right, second last product before I show you the most amazing one, my most favorite. I have here these alligator clips. I know most of you are like, lady, I've been using them. Listen, I can't use everything all the time. I'm still finding things. Now, you know when I do my hair, sometimes I use these little clips or these little clips, or sometimes one of these, but I've been needing something that would really hold my hair without leaving any dents. And all credit goes to Michaela. I saw one of her videos one day and she just started out and she was like, bam, bam, and started doing her makeup. And I was like, I need those. Now hers were yellow. I think they were the ones from the Dry Bar, and I was gonna buy those. I think they were like $20 for a 4-pack, and I was literally gonna pick them up. But then I was like, let me see if I can find something similar for less money. And I did. I found these on Amazon. These are the ones right here. They are from Gator Grips, and I did find them on Amazon. They come in lots of different colors. Of course, you know, your girl picked up pink. And honestly, these little ones here have been leaving dents in my hair. This here is really for more like targeted, like when I just want to pull something back like that. But when I want to get like all of my hair out of my way, especially when I'm doing my foundation, these. I love these. I know you probably already have them. At least I'm catching up. All right, now my most favorite new tool that I have. I've been using this, but I still have the package here from Sephora. This is their tube, key, and bottle scraper set. And let me show you why I'm so excited about this. Now, JVN, you know how I feel about him. I'm actually part of the community. They have a tube key for their products. However, it comes with a purchase. Like, you can't just buy it on its own. So I've been looking for one, and Sephora had this one. So this is what you do. You put it onto your tube, and you are able to squeeze out all of the product that is in there. So you're not leaving anything behind, you're not wasting. I can't even tell you how much I love this. Plus, it comes off really easily. You can use it on so many different things. I can't stand wasting product knowing that I'm leaving any behind. And this literally squeezes every amount down so you can use all of it. But the most favorite part of this whole little thing is this dumb little scraper. Now, I know it just looks like a little rubberized spoon, and I bet one of you is going to say to me, oh, you can get those little spoons at Baskin-Robbins. Those I don't think are long enough, because if you are like me and you have some expensive foundations or anything, if you have moisturizers, if you have serums, if whatever, anything that comes in like a hard to get to bottle, of course, this is a pump, and once you get to a certain point, you can't pump it out. However, there is still product in here. For years, I have just used a Q-tip, and I've just like scraped it around in there and smeared it on my face. Not any longer. This little guy with this little bendy spoon here goes in, and look at that. It gets your product right out for you. I can't, like, this bottle is, I think, $62. Wasting this foundation, not an option. Having this dumb little scraper makes me beyond happy. Now, I don't know if anyone else carries these. I literally just saw this on the Sephora website, and I was like, add to cart, cannot get here quick enough. It was inexpensive and completely worth it. Now, having the two of these, look at all the product that I'm getting out of my packages that I wasn't able to before. I mean, she's saving money. All right, I have to wipe this off before I fling foundation all over myself. So yeah, I'm wasting a little bit, but for you guys, I'll do anything. Seriously, if there is only one thing that you get from this video, get this little tube key and this little spoon scraper. What's it called again? Tube key and bottle scraper set from Sephora. I cannot tell you how happy these make me. How quick and easy was that? These are my new favorite tools that I've been using like crazy lately. I don't want to hear it if you've been using these for years. What I want to hear is what you are using that I am not using that I must get. I mean, these gator clips alone are proof that I hate not having things that everyone else has had forever. And like I said, these will all be linked in my description box below, so you can easily pick these up. All right, friends, new and old, I want to thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you real soon. Mwah.